everyone, and welcome back to another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. Welcome if you all are new. In today's video, I am over the moon excited to share with you some DIY Dollar Tree decor crafts. So we're moving into late summer, early fall right now, and I'm also going to be doing some Christmas in July this month. So if you guys are here for it, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm also always hosting some type of giveaway. Right now, I'm giving away some Louis Vuitton purse dupes. I'm going to give away one on my YouTube channel and one on my Instagram. So be sure you're engaging and following with both, and all you guys have to do is follow my socials and comment down below. So you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafty. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, I am so excited to share with you how to take one of these little Dollar Tree crates and turn it into a pumpkin. So these are the $1 wooden crates you're going to find at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just taking a little Dollar Tree sponge brush and some orange paint, and I am going to sponge all around the entire crate with these polka dots. My idea is to create several of these and turn these little crates into kind of some boxy style pumpkins. I am going to be doing a fall Christmas tree, which means this weekend I'm going to be getting up into the attic and pulling down a Christmas tree to turn it into a harvest tree. I am over the moon excited about this, but I know that I'm going to need some really cute kind of like ornamental decor pieces. Okay, so I'm also using the smaller Dollar Tree sponge brushes, and the sponge brushes were sent to me by a sweet friend, but they come in like a 4-pack and they're really great for polka dots. And I love doing polka dots through fall and Halloween. I don't know what it is about this time of year that brings out the polka dot in me, but here it is. So again, now this is actually going to be the front part of my pumpkin, and you don't have to turn these into ornaments. Truly, you can just use them in a little 3-tier tray or set them on your mantle, but they're so cute. And my idea, oh my goodness, I just had another idea. You could hot glue several of them together and make an even larger one. Hey, we might do that in an upcoming DIY. I also took just a little bit of stain and ran that down the sides of it just to kind of give it a little bit more of a vintage appeal. You guys could always, you know, pre-stain it first, then add the polka dots if you didn't want to see that wood through. The other thing I did was I took one of the smaller sponge brushes, and oh gosh, I need to find some little stems, but I used that. I just pulled the sponge part off and hot glued that to the top for my wooden pumpkin stem. And now I'm using some of that Dollar Tree raffia and just some of the little Dollar Tree jute burlappy twine, and I tied the little pieces of raffia together. Dollar Tree has big bundles of burlap out right now in your stores. Definitely grab some. It's going to be amazing for your fall crafts. And then I just added some little wooden beads. I'm going to order a big package of these because I want to do this wire pumpkin that I saw on my friend Barb at the Shabby Trees video anyway, but I need to order some more wooden beads to be able to do that craft. But wooden beads on Amazon are really the best place to go. So I'm hot gluing a couple of wooden beads around the top, and voila, here we have a fabulous little polka dot pumpkin on a total budget. It's going to be so adorable on my fall tree, or I may make some for my mantle, or who knows where this little goodie is going to go. But so cute, adorable, easy to do on a total budget. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I grabbed one of those little Dollar Tree chalkboards. Again, these are $1 at your Dollar Tree, and I'm just using this little chalk writer pen, and I'm going to write Happy Fall, y'all. Now, they have chalk writer pens at Dollar Tree and also at Hobby Lobby, so you can grab one either place. And again, I'm just writing Happy Fall, y'all. You can write any little saying that you want. And then I decided I thought this was really, really cute, but how can I go a little bit extra? I'll tell you how. I'm going to add some orange paint around it. You could also add brown, or you could just leave it as is. Really, the sky is the limit. Any of these DIYs that you see in this video, you all can really customize to suit your fancy. And for some of these early fall DIYs that I'm sharing with you guys, I always try to find supplies that you can find right now on hand. So Dollar Tree hasn't put out all of their fall decor yet, so I'm hoping, you know, as it trickles out and you guys are able to find it, you'll get some inspiration and some ideas. But we can always turn some of our regular decor into fall decor with some cute ribbons. Some orange paint is going to definitely be essential in this, and I do think I'm going to invest in a little bit thicker orange paint. I wonder if they even make orange chalk paint. So anyway, I'm adding some of these cute little Dollar Tree sunflowers to the front of this. Again, one of my sweet friends sent me this just box of goodies. In fact, the box was called A Box Full of Sunshine. She knew that I probably needed a little sunshine, and so definitely thank you. This really made my heart sparkle and shine. So I added these cute little Dollar Tree stickers. They're just sunflower stickers from Dollar Tree. Popped it onto the front of this, and voila, check out how adorable this turned out. You guys, this one was super easy, and now tell me that you wouldn't pay at least a couple of dollars for this at your local Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and for only $1 and some change, and I guess maybe $2 with the stickers, you can really get creative, have fun, and go for it. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how you can take some of those Dollar Tree wooden spoons. These are kitchen cooking spoons, but you guys can turn these into a sweet little delicious fall Halloween candy corn spoon. Now, of course, this is going to be for decor purposes only. Do not use this to cook with. You'll get your hands all painted up. But I'm using some yellow, orange, and white on this spoon, and I'm just alternating between a regular paintbrush and a sponge brush just because it was quicker and easier. Grab some of those sponge brushes from Dollar Tree. I never knew how handy they were until I started using them, and they come in like a 6-pack. So anyway, you could also tape this off with some painter's tape to make sure your lines are like completely straight. I just kind of free-handed it, but I'm just going yellow, orange, and white, just like those little candy corn dishes that I picked up at the Goodwill recently. In fact, I just shared that video with you all on my latest Dollar Tree and Goodwill haul. Pop back to my YouTube channel and check that out. You guys are going to find some fun things you might want to look for at your local Dollar Tree that you can craft and decorate with on a budget. And so now I just added the yellow, the orange, and the white, and I think for the orange and the white I only needed about 1 coat, but for the yellow I needed several coats. In fact, it really wasn't the right color of yellow. It was a little bit light, but so I am going to definitely be stocking up on some of my acrylics. I really love to paint a lot during the fall and Christmas seasons. Not as much, I don't think, during the summer for some reason, but once fall and Christmas gets here, I'm all about painting things and just crafting it up. Now I did craft all through the summer as well, but I don't know, for some reason these seasons just bring out the inner painting in me. I decided to go ahead and make a matching spoon, and I just thought that would be so cute. I think these would be really cute tied with like a little bit of raffia at the top, and you could hang them in your kitchen. Now my home currently is still pretty much decorated for summer, so I'm not quite there yet as far as going full out fall decor. I know some of you guys have been asking me, well, how do you decorate in this kind of interim season? I will start doing fall completely full out in my studio probably this weekend. I need to do some rearranging and tidying, but that's definitely going to be happening. But you can start out, my advice to you is to start out just bringing some warmer tones in, and also bringing in some sunflowers. That's where I've started actually in my late summer decor. I've got a lot of sunflowers out, and then I'll begin to bring out some of those warmer tone blankets and just some cozier goodies. Even though it is summer, sometimes I feel like it feels like fall in my house with the air conditioning going all the time. So I hope you guys are loving this cute and easy little budget friendly fall decor idea. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with y'all how to make a super cute kind of little fall rope tree. This could also be great for Christmas if you love to decorate in kind of that more rustic farmhouse style. So I'm taking one of these little cones from the Dollar Tree, and I'm hot gluing the nautical rope around the base of the cone. Now I will tell you, with this high heat hot glue, it did kind of melt the styrofoam just a little bit, so I kind of tried to get the hot glue on the top part of the rope and then onto the styrofoam. It ended up being completely fine though, like it wasn't a problem. Just a little note though, if you guys notice the styrofoam kind of melting down a little bit, that probably will happen. But again, I'm just taking my hot glue and running it around the base and then wrapping my rope. And you're just going to want to do it in sections because you kind of want to hold on to it and let it dry and then move on to the next section. You probably saw me pause there for a minute. I was putting on some YouTube fall home tours. I'm just getting so excited to begin decorating and thinking about how I want to plan my fall decor. So I feel like I'm a coach planning my plays for the Super Bowl. Sometimes I honestly feel like that. Like I have a whole line of attack that I love to have. You know, I have to set my color palette. I have to get all my supplies. I have to get tons and tons and tons of inspiration. And I love starting early because I do decorate like pretty much every room of my house and I go full out. So anyway, so for the first idea on how you could do this little kind of burlap rope tree, you could take some sunflowers. So these are sunflowers from the Dollar Tree in a pack. And so that would make it, I did use 2 bundles of nautical rope on this. The second bundle I didn't use the whole thing, but just in case you're buying supplies for this, you could set it on a little candle stand. I think you could also make a little beehive with it as well. Now I decided I wanted to make it kind of like it was a blooming rope tree, so I'm just taking this ribbon and creating like a little floppy bow at the top, gluing it and then pulling the ribbon over and then gluing it again. The next thing I did was I removed the sunflowers. I wanted to use them in a different project and I wanted to use this burlap kind of jute ribbon at the top, and then so I just made a quick little bow, pinched it in the center and tied it off with some burlap, and then I'm making it tails for my bow as well. I wanted also to kind of trim out the base of this just to kind of give it a little bit of a different, you know, more finished, polished look. The other thing you guys can think about is this tree does not have to be just for fall. You could do this in any color. You could add beautiful pink flowers. You could make it glam. You could make it for Christmas. I did add a cute little Dollar Tree styrofoam tiny pumpkin that came off of this pick to the top. I put a jewel in the center. It has to be a Cinderella pumpkin, and then some cute little mini mums around the top, and that makes it just really darling little piece that can go kind of tucked into any space. I love the burlap base and then the little decorated top, but again, there's so many fun ways you guys could display this. There's so many different ideas on how you could customize this to suit your home decor. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how you can take a round little circular sign. This is one of the plant summer signs. I originally painted it orange and I could not get that acrylic paint to cover the original Dollar Tree lettering. This was one of the signs that was on a stake. So if you guys have that one, I just decided to paint over it and do something for fall. Now I am using my Waverly Elephant chalk paint to really get a good coating. And then I went back in with the orange paint and just kind of created some pumpkin stripes, which I felt like looked kind of cool. I mean, any day now, right, that we can pretty much do any color of pumpkin that we want. So now I'm taking some popsicle sticks and I'm going to stain them with some Waverly Antique Wax just stain here, and I'm going to use these actually for my little stems. So you guys could get really creative and pretty much use anything that's like a stick, but I'm going to hot glue these to the back of my little pumpkin, and then I wanted to jazz it up with a fun little Dollar Tree bow. So Dollar Tree is putting out the burlap ribbon right now. And this is the orange color, and I'm just going to tie it off with some jute twine, and I will recommend you guys grabbing some jute twine right now. They sell it in the automotive section as well as the crafting section, but it's so great for fall crafting and even Christmas crafting as well. Now I added some raffia to the center of this bow to just give it some texture. I feel like fall is all about the textural elements, where it be cozy and, you know, kind of strawy and all of that kind of stuff. Now, Dollar Tree is also putting out some amazing dried flowers. I was so excited to find these. These are the yellow flowers. I just added a tiny bit of hot glue, some berries, some dried flowers, a cute little pumpkin from one of the Dollar Tree picks. I popped it into my Goodwill thrifted vase and a couple of Dollar Tree florals, and voila, I have a fabulous little arrangement on a total budget. And best ever yet is we repurposed some summer decor. So I'm really going to push myself to repurpose a lot of the extra things I didn't end up crafting with during the summer that can give you guys some ideas on how to think outside the box, save a buck, and make something totally fabulous on a total budget. Now for this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you a quick little hack. Use your Cricut scraper to remove some of those pesky Dollar Tree tags. And I'm telling you, I don't know what kind of glue they use, but they get on things so well. So I'm just going to take some of this orange paint, and this is just the Apple Barrel craft paint from Walmart in the orange color. And I'm going to use my Dollar Tree sponge brush, and I'm going to sponge brush this whole little crate orange. My idea is to make a cute little wooden pumpkin. I want it to match my little polka dot pumpkin that I made earlier in this video. So I thought this would give you guys some ideas on how to repurpose any block of scrap wood. Maybe you did a little summer project and you have some scrap wood. Take that wood, paint it, and turn it into a pumpkin. Now I'm going to go in and around my little pumpkin with some of this Waverly Antique Wax. Again, this is from Walmart, and you could use any stain or little brown paint to kind of age it and distress it and make it rustic if you like that look. The other idea is if you love glam, add in a little bit of fine glitter to it. Oh my goodness, I love a touch of glam for any season. Now I'm using one of those little Dollar Tree sponge brush handles. I pulled the sponge off and just added that as my stick or as my stem. I'm making a quick little raffia bow. Again, I want it to match my other little goodie pumpkin over off to the side. If you guys can see it up to your right, that little polka dot pumpkin. And so I'm just going to tie off the raffia here in the center, and I'm going to hot glue that to the top of my pumpkin. And I did add raffia on each side. It's also going to help stabilize my stem, which was okay on there, but wasn't maybe the sturdiest. So I do have some cute like wooden pieces from Dollar Tree, but I cannot find them anywhere. My craft area I organized, and then sometimes I organize things away. Does that ever happen to you guys where you have the best intent in the world, you organize your craft station, and then you've organized things away from your find? Anyway, happens to me all the time. I'm adding some cute little wooden beads to the top to top it off. Again, you could stain all of those. I think I may go back and do that on my next round of these. I want to make several of these. I think they'd be adorable just to set around as fillers. They're so fun, happy, and easy to do. So as always, I ask that you guys comment and let me know what was your favorite DIY in this video. Which one will you be recreating? Now, I have a secret question for this video, and I'm going to be giving away 2 of those checkered purses. You guys have probably seen me carrying them last year. I love them. They wear so well, and they're like a Louis Vuitton dupe, not the real thing. But my secret question is, what is your favorite fall saying? Drop it in the comment section below to have another chance to win. I will be announcing it today, later on my social media. So good luck, and I love y'all, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. I hope you are so inspired to craft and decorate on a budget. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I'm a DIY crafty mama, and I just truly believe that you don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Now, don't forget also to listen for that secret question in my video so you guys can have a chance to win one of those Louis Vuitton purse giveaway dupes. Okay, it's not the real thing. It's just a fun little bag from Walmart, but it's a great dupe. I carried mine all throughout last season. I loved it. And if you guys don't want to wait for the giveaway, all you have to do is pop on Walmart and type in the search bar checkered purse, and you guys can find those purses. So anyway, I love y'all to the moon and back. I feel like crafting and decorating is so good for your heart and soul. So wherever you're at on your journey, keep up the good work, plug in those glue guns, and going for it. Give yourself some grace, because even I spill my Mod Podge and make huge giant disasters and messes out of my crafts. So if I can keep going, so can you guys. And I want to hug all of your hearts so tight. I'm here for you. This is a wonderful community. So a great way to bless others is by being kind online. Leave some kind comments down in the comment section of this video, or drop some emojis, or maybe you have a friend that needs a hug, you know, via online. Say, hey, I'm hugging your heart. So just remember, we all have a voice. Use it for goodness, use it for kindness, and be a blessing to yourself and others. Okay, I love y'all to the moon and back. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed weekend. I can't wait for our next video. And until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye. Love you.